Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another motivational cleaning video. I hope you're all well. In today's video we're going to be doing a get it all done with me. So we've got a load of cleaning to do, we've got cooking, and we've also got a few other little bits that I need to get done as well. So without further ado, let's get on in to today's clean with me. And if you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. I do a bunch of cleaning motivation here on my channel, as well as organising, decluttering and a bunch of motherhood content. So if that's something that you enjoy, I would love for you to stick around. So I'm going to start off by doing the sofas in the living room. As you can see, they are plastered in all different things. There's loads of food in this sofa. This is the sofa that babies tend to sit on most. So whenever they eat their food, they do tend to drop a lot of it on the sofa and it ends up going down the middle, and this is what it ends up looking like. So I do tend to over this quite often because it does get very bad, and loads of toys and everything gets collected down here. So I gave it a quick hoover over, and I also did this to the other sofa as well, but I didn't show you guys me doing that one because it was the same process. So after I finished doing these, I then put all the sofa cushions back on and quickly gave them a little hoover over as well.
Come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes, and I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something.
Then I'm going to go ahead and give the floor a quick hoover over.
Why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bed?
Then going in with my elbow grease glass cleaner, I'm going to go ahead and give the mirror a quick wipe over. Carter is actually now tall enough to stand on the sofa and touch the mirror at the bottom, so he tends to leave a good couple of sticky fingerprints on the bottom of this, so it does need a wipe over quite often, as he does like to look at himself in the mirror every now and again. I'm going to give the windows a wipe down as well while I'm using the glass cleaner. This is another place that Carter loves to stick his little sticky fingerprints. He props his iPad up on top of the windowsill and he stands on top of a chair and just watches it there, so he tends to touch the window quite often, and hence why there's loads of sticky little fingerprints all over it. So I do try to keep on top of these as much as I can, because from the outside those sticky fingerprints are very noticeable.
Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to.
I just had to add this clip in. Look how cute the puppy was being with Carter. They are like two peas in a pod. They are so cute together, and the puppy was quite happy just relaxing on his lap and playing with him. So I had to show you guys that. I will also insert another clip later on as well. He was running about the living room and he just looks so adorable. And if you don't know, that's our new little puppy called Loki. He is a French bulldog and he is just over 8 weeks old. He is so cute. We love him to bits, and he is our new little addition to our family. But now I'm going to go ahead and just wipe over the fireplace. A lot of dust and things gathers up here because we don't really have much on there. I need to find some new display on ones for our fireplace because it's looking quite bad, to be honest. But I just went ahead and wiped it over with some Zaflora. The Zaflora I'm using at the moment is the Country Garden Zaflora, one of my all-time favourites. I picked it up the other day and I just couldn't resist but using it. So I went ahead and wiped over all the surfaces as well as the baby's toys, just to make sure they were all nice and clean and disinfected as well, because these are always played with because we are in the living room most of the day.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again, just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you.
done, I'm going to go ahead and give the floor a mop over. Again, I'm still using the Country Gardens Flora, and for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you will know that I've got a new mop now. I do normally use the Flash Power mop, but for some reason my mop has just started to leak out of nowhere, and any liquid that you put inside of it, it is literally covering my floor in massive puddles, so I've had to change my mop. I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but for some reason it's just happened out of nowhere, so I've had to change my mop. So I went ahead and got this one. This one's from the range as well, guys. If you're interested, it was only $8.99, which I think is absolutely amazing, and you can put any type of cleaning product you want in it to clean your floors with, which I think is amazing. And the pad that comes with it is a washable pad as well, so it is great. And just so you guys know, this is not sponsored in any way, shape or form. I just really enjoy using this mop, and it is very similar to the Splash spray mop as well. Power mop, I should say. But now that the floors are mopped, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my fabric softener in a spray bottle, and this is just going to make the whole living room smell amazing. And that is the living room done. That is one room done and clean. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and give the kitchen a quick clean just before we go ahead and start moving on to making our shepherd's pie. I'm going to be making shepherd's pie for the first time. I have never made it before, so I'm really excited to be making it with you guys and showing you how I make it and how I get on. So the first thing I'm going to do in the kitchen is just tackle the dishes. Once you tackle the dishes, the kitchen already feels so much cleaner, especially when they're all done and put away. It honestly just feels like it's already clean. So once that is done, I'm also going to go ahead and just wipe over the counters just to make sure they're all nice and clean, ready for us to start making our shepherd's pie.
So won't you let me go? I'll take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go. Maybe I should head down that you are not the right one for me. Let go.
So now that the cleaning's done, I'm going to go ahead and start on the shepherd's pie. I'm going to go ahead and cut some onions. So I do have a little trick for you guys as well when you're cutting an onion. If you cut the top of the onion off and leave the bottom of the onion on, and just cut it 3 times in the center of the onion, and then you can actually dice the onion quite finely, and it will already come into small little tiny pieces, which is perfect for anything like bolognese, for shepherd's pie, anything like that you want really fine diced onions. And you can also go over them then again when they are chopped like this, to make them even smaller if you needed to. And I absolutely hate cutting onions because I hate my eyes watering, but this way I could do it so quickly that my eyes don't water. So it's really, really, really helpful when you don't like your eyes watering and just hate cutting onions. So once the onions are done and chopped, I'm going to put them into the frying pan. I'm going to mix them around just to get them fried up a little bit before I add the mince.
Need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go.
Then while the mince and onions are browning, I'm going to go ahead and do the mash. So I'm lazy and I always go for the frozen mash. So I'm going to go ahead and tip that into the bowl and add a little bit of milk. This is just going to bring it to a little bit of a smoother consistency. So when it comes to actually spreading the mash on top of the shepherd's pie at the end, it'll be a lot easier and it won't be as thick. So I'm going to pop that into the microwave for 4 minutes, and then I will put it in for another 4 minutes after that. Now that the mince and the onions have browned, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of garlic. I'm also going to add in some pepper, some salt and some mixed herbs. This is just going to add a little bit more flavour to the shepherd's pie. Then I'm going to go ahead and open a tin of peas and carrots. I'm going to drain the water out, and then I'm going to add them into the mince and onions. Then once all of that's mixed in, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 beef stock pots to 500 ml of hot water, and then I'm going to add that in to the mince and the veg, and this is just going to add again more flavour to the shepherd's pie.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world.
Now to move all the mixture into a ceramic dish, so this is the one that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a round ceramic dish. I'm going to spoon all of the mixture into the bowl, and then I'm going to add the mash right on top and just level it over with a spoon. This way it'll be nice and level and should cook evenly. That's the shepherd's pie all done and ready to go into the oven. So I'm going to pop this into the oven for about 20 minutes to half hour, which will help the mash and the mixture warm itself up and cook through, and the mash should go slightly crispy on top as well, which will be really nice. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and tidy up the kitchen again. So we want to keep this nice and clean because we just cleaned it. So I'm going to pop everything away that I just used. Does anybody else literally cook like a tornado? Like every time I cook, I always leave mess everywhere and I make the biggest mess. I leave everything out when really I should be tidying up as I go along, but I don't. So I quickly just went ahead and popped everything away. I also went ahead and popped the dishes away that we just did as well. Now that they've all drained on the draining board, they're all nice and dry and ready to be put back into their places. Then I'm going to go back in with the same disinfectant spray that I used earlier, and I'm just going to give the counters a quick wipe down again just to get all those crumbs off that I dropped while I was making the shepherd's pie, and this is just going to make sure that the counters are still nice and clean from when we cleaned them earlier. I'm also going to go ahead and give the cooker top a quick wipe over, and I'm going to use the Pink Stuff cream cleaner with my scrub mammy.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is
I'm going to go ahead and tackle the dishes that I used while I was making the shepherd's pie. This way there's no dishes left over and the whole kitchen still stays clean and all the dishes are put away.
Shutting down our minds, we just wanna feel that rush. Losing track of time, but that's so typical of us. When I hear the bass play.
Now that all the dishes have been put away, I'm going to go ahead and clean the sink, and I'm going to use the Pink Stuff cream cleaner, and I'm also going to go ahead and use some soda crystals, and I'm going to use these to unclog the sink. So it doesn't really unclog the sink, it cleans the pipes, so it stops it from smelling, and it clears the airways as well in the pipes. So I'm going to use that with some hot water and some Sephora, and it's also going to make the whole kitchen smell amazing.
Dancing like we're animals.
my kitchen is all done. I'm going to go ahead and quickly pop out. I've got to go get some milk from the milk vending machine. So for those of you that don't know what a milk vending machine, this is something that's really new and recently come to us near where we are. So you can basically go and grab some milk from this machine. It dispenses bottles, you pay for the bottles, and then you can actually go and refill them. And they do all different flavours. You can have chocolate, banana, strawberry. They have a special which is vanilla milk, and you can get normal milk as well. The babies have recently been enjoying the vanilla milk. I think Khaled is slightly going off normal cow's milk at the moment. He's almost 3. So I think it's just getting kind of boring for him. So I've decided to give him this, and he's really enjoying it. So we tend to get this and give it to him before he goes to bed. That way he's having a little bit of milk before he goes to sleep at night. And it also helps him go to sleep as well. So I thought I'd quickly show you guys what it looks like, because I had a couple of questions. I think it was in one of my vlogs. A lot of you were asking what is a milk vending machine. So this is what it is. This is what it looks like. I thought I would quickly show you guys, because I know I didn't in the following vlog, which I said I would. But yeah, it's really cool. We really do enjoy it, and it's so convenient as well that it's so close to where we live. So now I'm back home. I'm going to go ahead and start upstairs. The first room I'm going to start in is the bathroom. To be honest with you guys, the bathroom is not bad. I just wanted to give it a quick freshen up. So I'm going to start off by cleaning the toilet. I'm going to use the blue toilet bleach, and I absolutely love this. It smells amazing. And I've also started using the blue foam aroma. I was a little bit skeptical about this, to be honest with you guys. I know it's been out for a while, but I just didn't know if it was worth spending almost £3 on it. I didn't know how long it was going to last, and I really didn't know how good it was, but I heard loads of people saying it was really good, definitely worth the money. So I went ahead and bought it, and oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. So it's definitely something that I'm going to be repurchasing when it runs out. And to be honest with you guys, it's lasted me quite a while. I didn't expect to have as many uses as I have had out of it, and it just makes cleaning the toilet so much more enjoyable. If that even makes any sense.
I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night.
Then I'm going to go in with the Pink Stuff disinfectant cleaner. This is actually a new product from the Pink Stuff. It's like kind of a general purpose disinfectant spray basically, and it smells amazing. I'm going to use this to clean the bath. I'm just going to give it a quick scrub down, and then I'm going to rinse it off with a shower, and it's going to be all nice and clean and disinfected. I'm also going to use this on the sink as well and do the same process.
Who is just as crazy as me, or is it just in my mind? Yet too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night, like you did last night. Come back to my place, we can dance the night away. My heart is screaming out for you. I want you here with me so that everything.
Now that everything is all nice and disinfected, I'm going to go ahead and roll up my rug, give the floor a quick mop over, and then I'm going to go ahead and spray some foam freshener on the rug and spray my fabric softener in the bottle, and this is going to make everything smell absolutely amazing.
Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night, like you did last night.
Then I'm going to go ahead and hoover the landing, and I'm also going to go in with my foam freshener again and freshen up the carpet.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun, the feeling we chase. I'm wide awake, take me away now. 'Cause
And then last but not least, I'm quickly going to go ahead and freshen up Kat and Ivana's room. This was already clean, I only cleaned it a couple of days ago, so I'm just going to quickly freshen it up, put their toys that they pulled back out this morning back into the places that they should be, and just keep it all nice and clean. I'm also quickly going to go ahead and hoover over it once, only because they're toddlers and they tend to bring crumbs and everything everywhere, so I wanted to keep everything all nice and fresh. I hoovered the floor, and I also went back in with my foam freshener, and I also sprayed some of my fabric softener in the spray bottle in here as well, just to make it smell all nice and fresh. And that was pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and like I said, if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
I'm just gonna drive you. Wherever we go, we're taking control. The future is ours now. The road never ends.